Hi, my name is Chris Morrow, and I want to introduce you to the Google Classroom being used for the Pathways English course. When I log in as a student, this is what I see as a student. I see the new course that's created, and I see some assignments that are due today. Now, I click on the course, and the three big headings at the top are Stream, Classwork, and People. Stream is like the home page, and this is for announcements that the teachers have recently made, but students can also use it too by typing little comments in the boxes. So if you want to communicate with your classmates, your other students, you can type little comments here, and by clicking the send button, you will post them onto the Stream site. So this is a shared space where different students and teachers all can make comments. Here it's giving my name as a student, even though I'm actually a teacher. So I have two Google logins. I control the classroom site, but I'm also enrolled at the moment as a student so that I can show you what the students have to see. Over here we see our upcoming assignments due today, due Thursday. Now, after I've made comments, and by the way, you might want to ask a question here if you don't understand something in this announcement, but this is not really homework exactly. Homework, classwork, is on the next tab over here called Classwork. And Stephen and I are dividing it into topics, so I'm on the top here. And yesterday the students did a survey. I'll open up the survey for you now. I click on the survey and I see some instructions. There's a document for my students to read. And then there is a form for them to fill out. And in the form, they have to write some answers. Here's the question right here, and here is where they will type some answers. Very important, after they've typed their answers, they come down to the bottom and they submit. If they want to check their assignment again, they can do it here. There is no score to view right now because this is not a self-grading quiz. This is a survey that I have to check and comment on. It's not about getting a grade here. But in the future we will have some Google Forms which will give you a score according to how many questions you do. Now, very important is Stephen and I are both going to use a lot of assignments, and you'll know that notice that the picture changes over here. These are both actually forms that I created, and a form means that you read a question and you type your answer in a little box. But down here, Stephen created a writing assignment, and you need to learn how to do that for me and for him. First of all, he's got his instructions here for the assignment, and he put it all up in the top here. You've got to click next onto View Assignment. You might see some extra instructions here, and I actually started, I've started 2 Google documents in order to write the essay he is asking for. So right now I'm going to erase those Google documents if I can. And I'm going to pretend that I'm a new student. I've read my instructions on Stephen's writing assignment, and now it's time for me to write the project, the essay. So I have to click Add or Create. Now, because I am signed in to Google, I can go straight into Google Documents, which is the very best way to do this. I could upload a Word file or something like that, but Stephen and I both know that the best way is to do it through Docs. Docs is Google Documents. This is going to open up my personal Google Documents that I run as a student here, not as a teacher. And this is what it looks like. Here's my Google Documents that I can work on as a student to do Stephen's assignment. So now I'm going to type his essay that he's asking for, and I have all of the normal word processing features here. Just like Microsoft Word, I can write this essay and I can change the text the way that I want it. I can do various things inside the text. I can do all kinds of spell checking and things like that. So here is my assignment for Stephen, and it's very important right now that I will turn it in. You have to turn in your assignment. You're connected to Google Classroom, but it's no good if you don't turn it in up here. So pay attention to that. I'm all done. Time to turn in the assignment. Once you turn it in, it will... Oh, there's another question. Do you really want to turn it in? Yes, I do. Again, turn in the assignment. And there it is. Right underneath his assignment, it says it is turned in over there. Now Stephen can look at it, can make comments, he can grade it and check it and add a score for you in the grading section. I'm back on the main page for the course again, and I can see here now I'm back on classwork. Here are the ones that I assigned to the students, my reading class, and the ones Stevens has done. We notice here, we see right away that this one has been turned in. I have finished it. If I go back over on the main menu on the side, when I click again on To Do, it will help me stay organized, and it will show me that I haven't done these yet, the To Do section, but when I click on the Done tab, I have done this one. This one has been turned in. So everything is organized from this menu here on the side, and it's also in the calendar. These assignments can be viewed in the calendar as well. Normally, you're only using one class, so you don't need this one at the top. You just need calendar, To Do, and the Pathways course that we're sharing together. When I go to calendar, I will see the deadlines. This week, there's 2 reading deadlines for CM, Chris Morrow. Next week, there is 1 writing deadline for Stephen on Monday. And I've done it already. You watched me do it, but I probably have to redo it. And it is possible to go back and redo an assignment and open it up and change it again if you want to. I hope this helps you. I hope you can learn Google Classroom and do work inside of it.